That's right, it's a celebration because Ghostbusters is back in the hands of the diehard fans, the real fans of the franchise. And guess what? We're never letting it go again. It is Tim Melvin here of Ghost Report, and I am happy to say that the new director of the new Ghostbusters movie coming out said that he's going back to basics, putting Ghostbusters back in the hands of the people who really care about it. People who want it to do well and it to be actually good. We all saw the recent remake and we know how that went. It was a disaster. It was a horrible mistake. After I saw that movie, I started doing bad at my job. I got fired. I started being really mean to everyone in my life. And this was all on purpose because it was out of protest for how terrible that movie was. So for me, this is personal. Not only because of it ruined my life, but also because I'm such a diehard fan of the original, and I can't let anything bad happen to it. I can't. If anything bad happened to that, I would spiral out of control. Because the last movie almost killed me. The original, you got the classic director, the best director of all time. You got a stellar cast. And in the second one, the remake, you don't have any of that. You don't have that director. You don't have that stellar cast. The only thing in common those two movies have is ghosts. Nothing else. You can comb through that movie. I have. So many times. So many times. So in honor of this momentous occasion, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give some of my ideas for the next movie, and maybe the new director will take my ideas. My first idea is make it a love story. Falling in love, it's a love story, it's good, it helps the brand, it helps the audience understand what's happening if they know that someone's falling in love. And that's what's gonna make the movie that much better. Genuine love between two people is so beautiful thing. Number 2, I would have no more jokes. I don't think they help the movies. I don't think they add anything to them. We saw in the remake there were so many jokes and they all went way over my head. I did not care for them. If we don't take it seriously, then what's the point of the ghosts? What am I supposed to be scared of? Who am I supposed to care about? The ghosts? Am I supposed to care about, do I want the ghosts to win? So that's why I don't think there should be any more jokes. Number 3, bring back the original cast. This is a no-brainer. We saw what happened with the remake when you didn't have the original cast. Bring back the original cast because we're just going to have the same thing. We're going to have the same problems. The same problems over and 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 over again. We don't, and over and over. We don't want different people. We want the same cast. People keep trying to remake things. They try to recreate things. Well, why can't we create things the way that they were originally? There's one great thing about the remake that I think we should keep, and that's the Fall Out Boy theme song. That was incredible. It was better than the original. I was watching it, I heard it, and I said, is this from the same movie? Because this sounds like it's from an amazing movie about amazing things. Fall Out Boy is such a great band. That's another thing I'm a diehard fan of. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters! So cool. Number 4, bring back the remakes cast too. Because I think the original was an all-men Ghostbusters team. The remake, I believe, was all women's. So, put them together, what do you get? A love story. Have the main guy, the cool guy from original Ghostbuster, have him fall in love with the the nerdy girl from the remake, and have nerd guy from the original Ghostbuster fall in love with the dragon ghost from the remake. In the Ghostbusters canon, I believe that Slimy Boy falls in love with Slimy Girl, but I believe that together they make their called Slimy Couple, and together they're Slimy in love. So that brings it around to my first point, that they should fall in love. Everyone in the movie. I didn't say that before. That's what I meant to say. Everyone in the movie should be falling in love. It's kind of like Valentine's Day. Have you seen that? That movie's good. Slimy Boy brings out a sign for Slimy Girl. Tell your boyfriend, tell the other Slimy boyfriend that it's carolers. And then he professes his love, and that's the ending. Here's another thing that is very important to the new movie. When I saw the remake, the theater was so cold. I was freezing my butt off, and I couldn't even focus on the movie. I barely even saw most of the remake, because I was so cold. When I saw the original, I had it on DVD, and I saw it in my home. So it was warm. I had a bucket of popcorn. And at the movie theater, I didn't have any popcorn. I didn't have any blankets or a soda. At home, I had a soda. And that's what we should be doing. Get popcorn and sodas in the movie theater. Make the movie theaters less cold. Then you got a movie on your hands. Then you got a best-selling Ghostbusters movie. This next part is not part of the plot or anything. It's not essential. But these are my ideas for ghosts that you can have. Some wacky ghosts that can be in the movie. So there's a ghost with his head is chopped off. And he walks around on his hands. His feet are holding the head. So he's doing a handstand. He's walking around. And the feet are kind of in a frog way. And they're holding the head up. And he's walking along like this. And then he also doesn't have a stomach. There could be a ghost dog, a dog that's a ghost, and he's always running around and licking people. And when he licks them, they get all slimed. This dog is getting slime on you, but it's his slobber, because he's a dog. And in real life, dogs get slime you too, so you better watch out. And riding off that idea, there should be a ghost slug. And the slug is always running around licking people. And he is getting slime on you too. So those two characters should go together, I think. And I really want to focus on the slime aspect of the ghosts. I think a big problem that both of the movies have is that we see the ghosts. And in real life, you don't see ghosts. You just see air. And in this movie, we could obviously see the ghosts. They're right there. That took away all the effect that ghosts are supposed to have. So in this movie, I don't want to see any ghosts. And when they're going into a place and they're like, "Where's the ghosts?" You just see kind of like when a book goes, just the pages flip over, and someone's turning the pages. So there really is no ghost. And that's what I want to focus on. No ghosts, no jokes, and make it a love story. And keep Fallout Boy! Ghostbusters is life. It is something we all can talk about and we can all experience, but it's gotta be good. That's the point. It's gotta be good and it's gotta be done right. Not everyone can be a part of it, and that's just how it is. It is secluded, and it's for a specific set of people. It's not for everyone.